Prepare for an intergalactic adventure as we embark on a journey through the stars. Welcome to our channel, where we honor the fearless women who have shaped the iconic Star Trek universe. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most powerful and groundbreaking female characters whose strength, intellect, and leadership have inspired generations of fans. These women have not only broken barriers on screen, but have also left an indelible mark off-screen. Before we jump into this stellar list, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all things space exploration. Drop a 1-inch in the comments and get ready to be amazed by the boldest heroines to ever command a starship. Terry Farrell's portrayal of Jadzia Dax in Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, masterfully blended intellect with youthful energy, embodying a Trill whose symbiont carried centuries of wisdom. Farrell expertly navigated the complex duality of Jadzia, balancing the ancient knowledge of the symbiont with the adventurous spirit of her host. Her performance delved into themes of identity, self-discovery, and personal growth, with her deep relationships, especially with Benjamin Sisko and Worf, solidifying Jadzia as one of the most beloved characters in the Star Trek universe. Terry Farrell, born on November 19, 1963, is currently 60 years old. After stepping away from acting for a period, she reconnected with the Star Trek fan community and occasionally appears at conventions, continuing to engage with her fans. Terry Farrell's departure from Star Trek, Deep Space Nine at the end of Season 6 marked a significant turning point for both the show and its fans. The decision was driven by contract negotiations, leading to the heartbreaking death of her character, Jadzia Dax, within the storyline. This shocking and emotional moment remains one of the most poignant in the series' history. Despite her exit, Farrell has continued to embrace the Star Trek community, staying closely connected to the legacy of Jadzia Dax and maintaining a special bond with fans over the years. Terry Farrell began her career as a fashion model before transitioning into acting in the 1980s. After several television appearances and film roles, her breakthrough came in 1993 when she was cast as Jadzia Dax on Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. Farrell's portrayal of Dax, combining ancient wisdom with youthful energy, captivated audiences and quickly made her a fan favorite. She continued in this iconic role for 6 seasons, solidifying her place as one of the most beloved characters in the Star Trek universe. Born in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Terry Farrell began her career as a model during her teenage years before deciding to pursue acting. She honed her craft at the Stella Adler Conservatory in New York, which led to her landing several key roles. Farrell has been open about the challenges she faced entering Hollywood as a young woman and her eventual decision to step back from acting in order to focus on her personal life. Despite these challenges, her legacy, particularly as Jadzia Dax, continues to resonate with fans. Farrell has been married twice and has a son from her marriage to actor Brian Baker. In 2018, she married Adam Nimoy, the son of Leonard Nimoy, which further strengthened her connection to the Star Trek legacy. Terry Farrell's departure from Star Trek, Deep Space Nine was the result of contract disputes, leading to one of the series' most heartbreaking moments when Jadzia Dax was killed off. Despite the drama surrounding her exit, Farrell later reconciled with the Star Trek community, discussing her decision openly in interviews. Jadzia Dax was one of the franchise's most unique characters, with the wisdom and memories of 7 previous hosts, making her a compelling and complex presence on screen. Her romantic relationship with Worf, particularly their wedding, was a key storyline in the series. After leaving acting, Farrell focused on raising her family, later returning to public life by reconnecting with the Star Trek fan base through conventions and events. Gates McFadden's portrayal of Dr. Beverly Crusher in Star Trek: The Next Generation made her one of the most iconic characters in the Star Trek universe. As the chief medical officer aboard the USS Enterprise, McFadden seamlessly combined medical expertise with empathy, offering both professional care and personal support to the crew. Dr. Crusher's role went beyond just medical duties. She navigated complex ethical dilemmas, often offering a compassionate perspective. Her deep bond with her son Wesley, and her complicated yet enduring relationship with Captain Picard added significant emotional depth to the series, solidifying Dr. Crusher as one of the most beloved characters in the franchise. Gates McFadden, born on March 2, 1949, is currently 75 years old and remains an active and respected figure in the entertainment industry, continuing to take on acting, directing, and voiceover projects. She has remained a beloved part of the Star Trek community and continues to contribute to the wider world of entertainment. McFadden's departure from Star Trek: The Next Generation during its second season, due to creative differences, was a brief but notable period in her career, but she returned in the third season, much to the joy of her fans. Beyond her work on Star Trek, McFadden has also made significant contributions as a choreographer, especially with Jim Henson Productions, highlighting her talents off-screen. McFadden began her career in theater, where she worked as a choreographer for many years before transitioning to television and film. Her background in dance and movement added a unique depth to her acting, enabling her to convey subtle gestures and emotions with precision in her performances. She gained widespread recognition when she was cast as Dr. Beverly Crusher in Star Trek: The Next Generation, a role that quickly earned her international acclaim. McFadden's ability to blend her theatrical experience with her character's emotional depth helped make Dr. Crusher one of the most memorable and beloved figures in the Star Trek universe. McFadden was born in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, and pursued a performing arts career from a young age. She studied theater and later dance, working in both fields before making a name for herself in television. Known for her dedication to her craft, McFadden balanced her acting career with her passion for teaching and directing. Her versatile talents and deep understanding of movement and storytelling helped her leave a lasting impact both on and off screen. She has a son, who was born while she was working on Star Trek: The Next Generation. McFadden has kept much of her personal life private, but she has spoken about the importance of family and how her experience as a mother influenced her portrayal of the relationship between Beverly Crusher and her son Wesley on screen. McFadden's absence in Season 2 of Star Trek: The Next Generation was due to creative differences with the production team, but she returned in Season 3 following fan requests and improved working relationships. Her departure and return became a notable chapter in the show's history, but did not affect her relationship with fans or her co-stars. Throughout her time on the show, McFadden's portrayal of Dr. Beverly Crusher remained a favorite among fans, and her chemistry with the cast, particularly with Patrick Stewart as Captain Picard, helped define the series' emotional depth. Gates McFadden initially auditioned for the role of Counselor Deanna Troi, but the casting team ultimately chose her for the role of Dr. Beverly Crusher, a decision that would define her career in Star Trek: The Next Generation. In addition to her acting, McFadden's choreography work includes iconic dance scenes in Labyrinth, where she collaborated with Jim Henson, showcasing her versatile talents. She remains active in the theater world, frequently directing plays and teaching acting classes, continuing to share her passion for the craft. McFadden's real-life relationship with Wil Wheaton, who portrayed her on-screen son, Wesley Crusher, mirrors their on-screen bond, and they share a deep friendship that has lasted beyond the series. Nichelle Nichols' portrayal of Nyota Uhura in Star Trek was groundbreaking, as she became one of the first Black women to hold a prominent and authoritative role on a mainstream television show. As the communications officer aboard the USS Enterprise, Uhura was not only a symbol of intelligence and professionalism, but also an embodiment of grace and confidence. Her character broke racial barriers and made history with one of the first interracial kisses on television, a moment that remains an iconic representation of progress in media representation and diversity. Nichols' legacy continues to inspire future generations of actors and audiences, solidifying her as a trailblazer in both entertainment and social change. Nichelle Nichols, born on December 28, 1932, and passing away on July 30, 2022, at the age of 89, left behind a remarkable legacy. She is remembered not only for her groundbreaking role as Nyota Uhura in Star Trek, but also for her significant contributions as an advocate for space exploration. Beyond her acting career, Nichols worked closely with NASA to recruit women and minorities into the space program, playing an instrumental role in promoting inclusive representation in both Hollywood and science. Nichelle Nichols began her career as a singer and dancer before transitioning into acting. Her early work included musical theater and performances with the Duke Ellington Band. Her role as Uhura in Star Trek became the defining moment of her career, leading to widespread recognition and a lasting cultural influence. Nichols was born in Robbins, Illinois, and developed a love for the performing arts from a young age. Throughout her life, she remained dedicated to promoting diversity and equality both on screen and in real life. Despite facing challenges in a male-dominated industry, she earned the admiration of her peers and became a role model for generations of actors to come. Nichelle Nichols had a son, Kyle Johnson, from her first marriage, and although she kept many aspects of her personal life private, she was known for her warm personality and commitment to charitable causes. She was particularly passionate about space exploration and civil rights. While Nichols did not receive major awards for her television work, she was honored with numerous Lifetime Achievement Awards, recognizing her groundbreaking contributions to both entertainment and society. One of her most significant accomplishments was breaking racial barriers on television, a feat that garnered admiration from figures like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He famously encouraged her to remain with Star Trek, recognizing the profound impact her role had on improving representation. Nichols had initially planned to leave the series after the first season, but Dr. King persuaded her to stay, understanding the significance of her role. Later, as a NASA ambassador, she played an instrumental role in recruiting female and minority astronauts, including Sally Ride and Guion Bluford, solidifying her legacy as a pioneer in both entertainment and space advocacy. Nana Visitor's portrayal of Kira Nerys in Star Trek. Deep Space. Nine was a pivotal part of the show, offering a character with a powerful blend of strength and vulnerability. As a former freedom fighter turned first officer, Kira's evolution from warrior to leader was deeply authentic, thanks to Visitor's nuanced performance. She expertly handled the character's complex emotional journey, tackling issues of personal growth, trauma, and leadership. Her relationships with co-stars Avery Brooks and Renee Auberjonois further deepened Kira's story, adding layers of complexity that made her one of the most memorable and impactful characters in the Star Trek universe. Nana Visitor, born on July 26, 1957, is currently 67 years old and remains a dynamic force in the entertainment industry. She is frequently seen engaging with fans at conventions and has continued to voice Kira Nerys in various Star Trek projects. Her portrayal of Kira has been lauded for breaking stereotypes of female characters in science fiction, offering a strong, independent figure who leads her people through complex post-war challenges. Visitor has discussed how her role in Deep Space Nine allowed her to represent women in leadership and resistance, making Kira an influential character. Beyond Star Trek, Visitor continues to shine in theater and television, demonstrating the breadth of her talent and versatility. Nana Visitor began her career in theater and television, gaining recognition through guest roles in various shows during the 1980s. Her defining moment came in 1993 when she was cast as Kira Nerys in Star Trek: Deep Space Nine. With a powerful and nuanced performance, Visitor showcased Kira's growth from a passionate freedom fighter to a diplomatic leader. Over the course of 7 seasons, she brought depth to the character, making Kira one of the most memorable and transformative roles in the Star Trek universe. Nana Visitor was born in New York City into a creative family, with her mother being a ballet teacher and her father a choreographer. Growing up surrounded by the arts, she developed a deep passion for performing. Visitor's journey into acting was marked by a dedication to her craft, and she later took on the iconic role of Kira Nerys in Star Trek: Deep Space Nine. Throughout her career, she has navigated the challenges of balancing her professional life with motherhood, sharing insights into how these experiences shaped both her personal and professional growth. Nana Visitor has been married 3 times and has 2 children, with one of her marriages being to her Star Trek co-star Alexander Siddig, who portrayed Dr. Julian Bashir. Together they have a son, and their relationship had a notable impact on Visitor's life and work. Her personal experiences, especially as a mother, deeply influenced her portrayal of Kira Nerys, bringing an authentic strength and resilience to the character. Visitor's outstanding performance in Star Trek: Deep Space Nine earned her multiple Saturn Award nominations for Best Actress on Television, although she did not win major industry awards. Nana Visitor's performance in Star Trek: Deep Space. Nine was praised for its complexity and emotional depth, especially in portraying Kira Nerys as a strong and multidimensional character. She also took on many action scenes, showcasing her commitment to authenticity and her willingness to tackle the physical demands of the role. Visitor's real-life pregnancy was cleverly written into the storyline, leading to one of the most memorable plot points of the series, where Kira serves as a surrogate for Chief O'Brien and his wife, Keiko. This added a unique layer to Kira's character and demonstrated Visitor's ability to bring personal depth to her role. Kate Mulgrew's portrayal of Captain Catherine Janeway in Star Trek: Voyager was a groundbreaking achievement, as she became the first female captain in the Star Trek franchise. Her performance blended intelligence, compassion, and unwavering determination, establishing Janeway as a leader who balanced her scientific curiosity with a deep sense of responsibility. Janeway's leadership in navigating the challenges of being stranded 70,000 light-years from home became a symbol of perseverance and resilience. Mulgrew's commanding presence and chemistry with her fellow cast members, especially Robert Beltran and Jeri Ryan, solidified Janeway as one of the most beloved and respected captains in Star Trek history. Kate Mulgrew, born on April 29, 1955, is currently 69 years old and continues to be a prominent figure in television and theater. She remains active in a variety of projects and has maintained strong ties with the Star Trek fan community. Mulgrew is also widely recognized for her critically acclaimed role as Galina Red Reznikov in Orange is the New Black, where she portrayed a tough Russian inmate. In addition to her acting career, she authored a memoir titled Born with Teeth, which delves into her personal life and professional journey, providing fans with a deeper understanding of her experiences, including her iconic portrayal of Captain Janeway. Kate Mulgrew's acting career began on stage and in daytime television, notably in Ryan's Hope, where she gained her first recognition. Her breakthrough came in 1995 when she was cast as Captain Janeway in Star Trek: Voyager, a role that transformed her career. Although Mulgrew was not the first choice for Janeway, her powerful performance quickly made the character her own. Her portrayal of the determined, intelligent captain became a defining aspect of the show, leading Voyager through 7 successful seasons and solidifying Janeway as one of the most iconic characters in Star Trek history. Kate Mulgrew was born in Dubuque, Iowa, and grew up in a large Irish Catholic family. She studied acting at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts, but left early to pursue her career. Mulgrew has been candid about personal challenges, including placing her first child for adoption and later reconnecting with them. These experiences have shaped her acting career and fueled her advocacy work, making her both a powerful performer and a passionate advocate for women's rights and adoption-related causes. Kate Mulgrew has been married twice and has 3 children. She has shared the difficulties of balancing her acting career, especially during the intense filming schedule of Star Trek: Voyager, which often kept her away from her family. Over the years, Mulgrew's performances have earned widespread critical acclaim. She received an Emmy nomination for her role in Orange is the New Black and won a Saturn Award for Best TV Actress for portraying Captain Janeway. In addition to numerous accolades from the science fiction community, her memoir was praised for its raw honesty and personal insight. Kate Mulgrew initially auditioned for the role of Captain Janeway under her married name, Katie Mulgrew, to avoid any preconceived judgments about her. She has a strong passion for Shakespearean theater and often returns to the stage between her television projects. Her portrayal of Captain Janeway in Star Trek: Voyager broke new ground, paving the way for stronger female roles in science fiction and television. In real life, Mulgrew is known for her quick wit and strong opinions, qualities that mirror her character's assertiveness and leadership. Zoe Saldaña portrayed Nyota Uhura in the rebooted Star Trek films, bringing a modern energy to this iconic role. Saldaña's Uhura is a strong, intelligent woman who plays an active role in the missions, showcasing her expertise in linguistics. Her chemistry with Chris Pine, who plays Kirk, and Zachary Quinto, who plays Spock, particularly the romantic relationship between Spock and Uhura, added emotional depth to the storyline. Zoe Saldaña redefined Uhura for a new generation while honoring the legacy of the original character. Zoe Saldaña, born on June 19, 1978, is currently 46 years old and remains one of Hollywood's leading actresses. Known for her roles in major blockbuster franchises such as Avatar and Guardians of the Galaxy, Saldaña has become a staple in action and sci-fi films. Her portrayal of Nyota Uhura in the Star Trek films, including Star Trek 2009, Star Trek Into Darkness 2013, and Star Trek Beyond 2016, has earned her widespread acclaim. Saldaña's powerful performance showcased Uhura's bravery, intellect, and resilience, making her a standout character in a field largely dominated by men. In addition to Star Trek, Zoe Saldaña is celebrated for her roles in other major blockbusters, solidifying her place as one of Hollywood's premier action stars. She began her career in the late 1990s with smaller roles in films like Center Stage, 2000, and Crossroads, 2002. But her big break came in 2009 with her performances in Star Trek and Avatar, both of which became global blockbusters. As Uhura, Saldaña helped reintroduce the character to a new generation, playing a pivotal role in the success of the Star Trek reboot. Her versatile acting skills have continued to shine in franchises like Guardians of the Galaxy and Avatar, further cementing her as one of Hollywood's most sought-after actresses. Zoe Saldaña was born in New Jersey to a family with Dominican and Puerto Rican roots, and she grew up in Queens, New York, before spending part of her childhood in the Dominican Republic. Her diverse background, coupled with her passion for dance and theater, led her to pursue acting. Throughout her career, Saldaña has been a vocal advocate for diversity in Hollywood, using her platform to push for greater representation both on and off the screen. She is married to Italian artist Marco Perego, and together they have 3 children. Saldaña has also shared the challenges of balancing her career with motherhood, providing inspiration for many as she navigates her roles as both a successful actress and a dedicated mother. Zoe Saldaña has received widespread acclaim for her performances across numerous franchises, solidifying her place as one of the highest-paid actresses in the film industry. Her films, including the Star Trek reboots, Avatar, and Guardians of the Galaxy, have grossed billions worldwide, making her one of the most successful actresses of her generation. Saldaña stands out as one of the few actors to be a part of 3 of the highest-grossing film franchises of all time: Avatar, Star Trek, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Trained as a dancer before transitioning into acting, her ballet background has contributed to her ability to excel in physically demanding roles in action films. Additionally, her fluency in both English and Spanish enhanced her portrayal of Uhura, the communications officer and language specialist in Star Trek, making her performance even more dynamic and authentic. Nichelle Yeoh's performance as Philippa Georgiou in Star Trek. Discovery brilliantly highlighted her ability to portray 2 very different characters, a wise and compassionate captain and a ruthless, calculating emperor. This versatility made Georgiou a fan favorite, as her character's contrasting personalities added layers to the series. Her relationship with Sonequa Martin Green's Michael Burnham became one of the show's emotional core, exploring the complexities of their bond. Yeoh's portrayal of both sides of Georgiou not only enriched the storyline, but also deepened the emotional resonance of the series. Nichelle Yeoh, born on August 6, 1962, is currently 62 years old and continues to be a significant figure in global cinema, with a rich career spanning both Hollywood and Asian films. Her role in Star Trek Discovery marked a significant moment for representation, as she became one of the most high-profile Asian actors in the franchise. Yeoh's portrayal of Philippa Georgiou, particularly as the fierce Emperor Georgiou, not only earned her widespread acclaim, but also led to fan discussions about a potential spin-off series. Her involvement with the secretive Section 31 division has further fueled speculation about her character's future in the Star Trek universe. Nichelle Yeoh began her career as a beauty queen before transitioning into acting, quickly becoming a star in Hong Kong's action cinema in the 1990s. Known for performing many of her own stunts, she rose to prominence in the martial arts and action film genres. Her breakthrough role in Hollywood came with Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997, where she played the strong and decisive Bond girl, Wai Lin. Yeoh's role in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon further solidified her international fame, and she continued to take on diverse roles in both Western and Eastern films, cementing her status as a versatile and globally recognized actress. Nichelle Yeoh was born in Ipoh, Malaysia, into a Malaysian Chinese family. Initially pursuing ballet, she later transitioned into acting, where her dance training contributed greatly to the grace and precision she brought to her action scenes. Known for her serious work ethic, Yeoh often performs her own stunts, which has solidified her reputation in the action film genre. Her dedication and versatility have earned her respect as a prominent figure in both martial arts and mainstream cinema, making her one of the most influential actresses in international film. Michelle Yeoh has been in a long-term relationship with Jean Todt, the former CEO of Ferrari, and the couple has been engaged for many years. While she keeps her personal life relatively private, she has been vocal in her support for humanitarian causes, particularly advocating for gender equality and empowering women. Over her illustrious career, Yeoh has garnered numerous accolades, including BAFTA and SAG Award nominations. She has been celebrated for her groundbreaking role in action cinema and for her powerful performances in critically acclaimed films like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Everything Everywhere, All at Once. Michelle Yeoh's role in Star Trek Discovery helped further solidify her global fame, and in 2023, she made history by becoming the first Asian actress to win the Academy Award for Best Actress for her remarkable performance in Everything Everywhere, All at Once. This achievement marked a significant milestone in her already illustrious career. Known for performing many of her own stunts, Yeoh has earned a reputation as one of the most powerful action stars in cinema. In addition to her film career, she has been a dedicated advocate for social causes, serving as a goodwill ambassador for the UNDP since 2016, focusing on sustainable development and poverty reduction. In recognition of her contributions to the arts, Yeoh has also been honored with prestigious awards in her home country of Malaysia, including the title of Tan Sri. Marina Sirtis, who portrayed Deanna Troi in Star Trek, The Next Generation, brought a unique blend of empathy and emotional intelligence to the character. As the ship's counselor, Troi was instrumental in providing emotional support and insight into the psychological states of the crew, often balancing vulnerability with strength. Sirtis's portrayal explored themes of mental health, emotional connection, and personal growth, making Troi an essential and beloved character in the series. Her chemistry with Jonathan Frakes, who played Commander Riker, added a romantic layer to the show, enriching its exploration of relationships and the complexity of human emotions in a futuristic context. Marina Sirtis, born on March 29, 1955, is currently 69 years old and continues to be an active and beloved figure in the entertainment industry. While best known for her role as Deanna Troi in Star Trek, The Next Generation, Sirtis has expanded her career to include roles in television, film, and voice acting. She has voiced several characters in animated films and series, showcasing her wide range of talent. Sirtis also remains deeply connected to the Star Trek fan base, frequently participating in conventions and fan events, and she continues to be a cherished figure within the franchise's legacy. Marina Sirtis began her acting career in British theater and television before relocating to the United States. Her breakthrough came in 1987 when she was cast as Deanna Troi in Star Trek: The Next Generation. While Troi was initially written as emotionally reserved, Sirtis infused the character with depth and complexity, making her a central and beloved part of the series. Born in London to a Greek family, Sirtis pursued acting despite her family's initial disapproval. Her success, especially in the science fiction genre, was a testament to her talent and perseverance. Sirtis has openly discussed the challenges she faced as a woman in Hollywood, adding to her legacy as a trailblazer. Marina Sirtis was married to musician Michael Lamper until his passing in 2019. She often reflects on their life together, sharing the balance between her personal and professional experiences. While they did not have children, Sirtis is very close to her extended family and her Star Trek co-stars, whom she regards as her chosen family. Interestingly, Sirtis was initially considered for the role of Tasha Yar, with Denise Crosby originally auditioning for Deanna Troi, but the roles were swapped before production began. Sirtis also expressed initial hesitation about her character's revealing costumes in the early seasons of Star Trek: The Next Generation, but she eventually embraced the changes, especially as Troi's character grew and took on more responsibilities. Sirtis is also an ardent supporter of charitable causes, particularly those related to animal welfare. Jeri Ryan's portrayal of Seven of Nine in Star Trek Voyager remains one of the most iconic performances in the franchise. As a former Borg drone attempting to reconnect with her humanity, Ryan skillfully navigated the character's internal struggle between her Borg-enhanced logic and the emotional complexities of being human. Her deep, nuanced performance helped viewers empathize with Seven's journey of self-discovery. The dynamic between Seven and Captain Janeway, played by Kate Mulgrew, became a central and emotionally impactful part of the series, further solidifying Seven's place as one of the most memorable characters in Star Trek history. Jeri Ryan, born on February 22, 1968, is 56 years old and continues to be a prominent figure in the entertainment industry. With her portrayal of Seven of Nine in Star Trek Voyager, Ryan became a fan favorite, but her career extends far beyond the franchise. She has appeared in a variety of roles in television shows such as Boston Public, Shark, and Body of Proof. Ryan made her return to the Star Trek universe in Star Trek Picard, reprising her iconic role as Seven of Nine. Audiences have praised her for showcasing the character's growth and evolution, adding new depth to the beloved Borg. Jeri Ryan began her career in the early 1990s with guest roles on various television shows, but her breakout role came in 1997 when she joined Star Trek Voyager as Seven of Nine in the 4th season. The character's evolution from a cold and detached Borg to a more emotionally complex individual showcased Ryan's acting range, earning her widespread acclaim and significantly boosting the show's popularity. Ryan's portrayal of Seven became one of the most beloved and iconic characters in Star Trek history, resonating with fans for her depth, strength, and vulnerability. Jeri Ryan was born in Munich, Germany, where her father served as a U.S. Army officer. She later moved to the United States, where she pursued a career in acting after earning a degree in theater. Ryan has been candid about balancing her career with her personal life, particularly her role as a mother. She has 2 children from her marriages and is known for her devotion to them, frequently sharing the challenges of managing her busy acting career while raising her kids. Despite her fame, Ryan has managed to maintain a sense of privacy and keeps her family life close to her heart. Jeri Ryan received widespread recognition for her role as Seven of Nine, earning the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress on television. Her portrayal of Seven's internal struggle, as she transitioned from the cold logic of the Borg to rediscovering her humanity, left a lasting impact on both fans and critics. Ryan's return to the role in Star Trek Picard was met with praise as she added new emotional depth to Seven's journey. In addition to her acting success, Ryan's personal life, particularly her divorce from politician Jack Ryan, gained public attention, influencing his 2004 U.S. Senate campaign. Despite the public scrutiny, she has managed to maintain her privacy, focusing on her career and staying away from controversies. Jeri Ryan initially hesitated to take on the role of Seven of Nine, but over time, it became one of her most iconic and beloved performances. Her portrayal significantly boosted the viewership of Star Trek Voyager, and she quickly became a fan favorite. In addition to her acting career, Ryan is also a passionate chef. She once owned a restaurant called Aeolin in Los Angeles, demonstrating her diverse interests and talents beyond acting. Her ability to explore different passions highlights her multifaceted personality and commitment to creativity. Jolene Blalock portrayed T'Pol in Star Trek Enterprise, bringing incredible depth to the character as the first Vulcan science officer to work alongside humans. T'Pol's journey explored complex themes such as loyalty, the clash between logic and emotion, and cultural differences. Blalock skillfully portrayed T'Pol's internal struggle, balancing her Vulcan heritage with the influence of human emotions. Her dynamic with co-stars Scott Bakula and Connor Trinneer enriched the series, particularly with the complex relationships she built with the crew. Blalock's dedication to her role made T'Pol one of the most memorable and beloved characters in the Star Trek franchise. Jolene Blalock, born on March 5, 1975, is now 49 years old. While she has stepped back from acting in recent years, her portrayal of T'Pol in Star Trek Enterprise remains a standout moment in her career. Blalock continues to be celebrated by Star Trek fans for her contribution to the franchise, with her portrayal of the first Vulcan science officer on a human crew leaving a lasting legacy. Outside of Star Trek, she appeared in various science fiction and action films, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Her portrayal of T'Pol earned her multiple Saturn Award nominations, reflecting the significant impact she had on both the show and its devoted fan base. Jolene Blalock was born and raised in San Diego, California, and moved to Europe as a teenager to pursue a modeling career before transitioning to acting. She expressed her passion for science fiction, which led her to the role of T'Pol. Blalock is married to businessman Michael Rapino, with whom she has 3 children. Known for her privacy, Blalock occasionally shares insights into her family life and the joys of being a mother. She is a self-proclaimed Star Trek fan, which influenced her decision to audition for the role of T'Pol. Blalock thoroughly prepared for her role as a Vulcan, learning how to maintain composure and speak in a manner befitting the Vulcan style.